Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemod 6. We're back on the server. This episode, we're probably going to do a little bit more blood magic. My plan is, I'm going to upgrade this altar to tier 5, so that's just going to be like an extra row of all that stuff. We're going to put a bunch of sacrifice runes in there, maybe some more capacity runes on like this level here. The reason for that is just so that, we can hold more blood in here and get more blood from the witch, so that we can get those wither compasses or explorer compasses from blood magic. So that's the first plan. The next plan is, allegedly, we're actually able to automate the void sigil using either the player simulator. There's a way to do that. Someone in the comments let me know. And also apparently the deployer. That's another way. The deployer from Create we could use here. So those are my two main goals. One thing I want to show you guys real quick. In the last episode, we set up this guy. His sole purpose is to mine emeralds. We can look down here. He's mining them at 76%. So 76% of every block he gets is an emerald. We have them going in here. Anything not an emerald gets voided. Anything that is an emerald goes in here. This has been chunk loaded. Listen. It's been running a little while. Now, if you're playing single player, once again, I suggest setting up the outlaw enchant. Apparently, there's ways to increase that enchant to be like level 7 or level 17 or something like that. So, something ridiculous. We might go over that one day too. But if you're in single player, set up a mob farm with outlaw enchant on a sword and looting, and farm villagers with a pedestal, and the auto attacker upgrade. On the server, they're too laggy for us, but in single player, do that because on the server, this has been running 24/7. Only since yesterday, mind you. Only since yesterday. I'm recording this one day after. In fact, not even a full day. This is like 12 hours, right? Have a look at how many we have. I've already had a sneak peek. Have a look. We have 5 million. We have 5 million. We have. Okay. Well, I mean, emeralds are no longer an issue. I will do what I said we were going to do, which is quickly go over to the B area, and we're going to upgrade this centrifuge just to the next tier. It should be that simple. So I'm just going to pick up this. I'm going to put both of these in the system here. I'm going to search centrifuge. The first thing I'm going to craft is the controller. So, ooh. But it's right there. Okay, apparently I have to go fix the what do you call them? The recipes, the patterns. Because, of course, the patterns don't do what the pattern's meant to do. I have to fix them. I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so in here we have the patterns. Clearly, they've changed since we last used them, because what essentially I need to do is chuck this in here. I need to grab the centrifuge we have over here, remove the old one, place in our one, and set it as exact again. We just need to update both of these. So that pattern, then we need to get rid of the casing there, put in our own casing, and update it that one there. And there we go. Beautiful. We can go ahead and chuck these right back in there, and now I should be able to search centrifuge. Craft a controller. Yep, here we go. So controller. There it is. Give it a few seconds. It shouldn't take too long. Well, I guess it's going to compress all the blocks. I wonder if we can quickly catch it in action. Here it is. It has 50,000 to... You know what? You know what I'm realizing? It's not the fastest, is it? Now, genuinely, a really good solution to this was setting up compacting drawers. Like, I had all of my really expensive things, like all of these top items, all of these ores and like ingots and stuff were in drawers. And compacting drawers, which means they automatically compressed into not only an emerald block, but a compressed emerald block, which made these auto crafts incredibly quick. The reason we had to switch that is when the update came out that added the universal grid, refined storage also updated, everything broke. Everything broke, and I discovered that the reason that we were having insane lag, like insane levels of lag, was because we had all of our drawers connected to our refined storage system. I disconnected them, the lag went away. So sadly we had to do that, which I'm still not happy about, because it means that like these recipes, this is going to take ridiculously long. Like that one wasn't too bad, that first centrifuge, but now I need to make 34. Now I need to make, I thought it was 35. Right? Hold on. Did the controller use more than one? No, it didn't. What's going on here? Where's my extra centrifuge case? Right? I'm pretty sure I'm meant to have more... I'm meant to have 35 of these. Huh. It used up the... I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Anyway, we are going to make 35. Assuming it lets us. It will. And we're just going to craft those. So there we go. We've got 35 coming, and then 36 being this one. Let's see how long this looks like it's going to take. It's got to... Oh my god. It's got to do how many? 1 million? You know what? That's not the end of the world, because we have things we want to do this episode. So, sure. That can happen. I'm going to hold on to this so we don't lose it. What we need to do is set up our blood altar. And this guy's going to actually need some crafting because, in particular, I need some runes. In particular, I think it was like 52. We can actually go ahead and check the book, though. If I go into blood magic, in our Akashic Tome, we can go blood altar. We can go the blood altar. We can go all the way through here until we see tier 5. And this tells us we need 52 more runes. So, we currently have 21. So that would be, what? 41, 51, 52. There we go. Ooh, we need... Oh, why does it do this? Okay, we can fix this. Can we? No, I don't really know if we can. Why can't we fix this? Blank slate. I thought we... Blank slate. Can I get 30 to 31 of you? I can. Okay. We'll just do that. We'll just craft some blank slates. That's perfectly fine. So they're going to be crafted. They're going to take their time, but honestly, it should be fully automated. I don't think I need to do any, sacrificing of my own blood. We'll have to monitor... Oh, you know what? It does use it pretty quickly. Oh, but look! It's... No, we might have to. We might not have to. I don't know. Anyway, we're pretty much just going to end up leaving this. If we wanted to speed it up, we could have all the stone going at once. But this is fine. That'll happen. While that's happening, and while the emeralds are happening, let's go ahead and start on this guy. This is going to be our whatchamacallit? Our void sigil, right? Click items. I'm not entirely sure how this works. Like, a big issue we had was this one, continuous click. That's what we didn't want, right? I want to go ahead and grab the void... Oh, sorry, not that. The void region. Is that all I needed? And a reinforced slate. I'm going to grab one. Because I want to chuck this in there and that in there. Does it do the thing? So far, no. Round robin, blacklist, right click. Yep, that's all good. Continuous, no. Sneak, no. Okay. Okay. Now, someone gave me exactly what I was meant to do, so I might go ahead and look up that comment to see exactly what I'm meant to do. The other option, obviously, is deployers. They're a little bit less complicated. Yeah, I'll give it a look. Alright, this was from, and I'll butcher this name because it's definitely from a different language. Oh god. You know what? I apologize. I think I'll have better luck at the last name. Let's see. Tokars. Mr. Tokars. Thank you. Or Mr. or Mrs. Tokars. I apologize for butchering what I can only imagine is your first name. That combination of letters is simply... I can't even comprehend it. So, what we're actually going to need are 3 player simulators. So we're going to place them on the side of this block, like that. We're going to have 1 in each. So we're going to take this variable card out real quick. We're going to go ahead and grab some more variable cards. We'll grab, what, 2 more? Yep, 1 for each. And we'll also grab our logic programmer. So these are what we're using. Logic programmer, variable cards, player simulators, and these need to be connected to logic cables, which have an item interface and a storage for, the ingredients. The next thing we need to do is figure out exactly... Like, I understand that this would work, but I feel like at the moment I could place, like, the wrong thing on. You know what I mean? Like, I think they have to go in an order, and I don't know how to make them go in an order. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, let's connect these up. So what we're going to want to do is actually get one of each of these ingredients. I'm also going to want the Arcane Ashes. That's not an Arcane Ash. Where is my Arcane Ash? Alright, the Arcane Ash we have to make in here, like so. So that should be pretty quick and easy. On top of that, I think what I actually want to do is make this infinite. I think that might save us some trouble, I would guess. So we'll get the Eternal Stellar. We also want to get a smithing table just over here so that we can actually, combine the stuff. So there we go. Open this guy up. Oh, if it lets us. What? Oh, God. Yep, we crashed. Listen, using integrated dynamics on the alchemy table has proven to be just a buggy mess. So I think my game possibly just crashed. I'm hoping I'm not in the crash loop. I shouldn't be, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll be right back, hopefully. Alrighty, we are back. This thing is still being weird, incredibly weird. What I need to do is sadly open it again and hope I don't crash. So I'm just going to try and place a block where it is. Like, there's still an alchemy table there, if you can believe it or not. So there it is. I'm going to open it quick. The item isn't even there. I'm going to exit it. Okay. Did our Arcane Ashes get made? Arcane... They did get made. Okay, beautiful. Nice. We're in action again. Smithing table goes down. These go in, and we now have indestructible Arcane Ashes. Okay, so, here's the deal. We're going to go item, Arcane Ash. We're going to put that in there, and we're going to put that onto a variable card. Next, we're going to put on the Void Regent. We're going to chuck one of those in, and we can do the same thing. I'm just scrolling to, like, speedily put them in. But there we go. So, first things first, I guess we'll go on this side here. We're going to see the Arcane Ashes go in. We're going to open this up. We're going to make sure that it is a right-click. We're going to make sure that it is not a continuous click. And they've suggested turning off the NBT. I think that's if you don't have it indestructible. Because when it's not indestructible, it loses strength each time, which means it gets, worse and worse and worse, and its NBT changes. We can untick it. It doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? So we can have it unticked. And then that's it. That's it. He's good to go. The rest of these, apparently, we just leave them as is. Like this. And first things first, let's see if anything happens. I'm going to chuck these all in. Let's see. So far, not the most promising thing. I'm a little bit skeptical as to whether anything's even happening. You know what? Let's also put in the Arcane Ashes. Let's do that. Connected. Yep, the item interface is there. I mean, it doesn't appear to be working, does it? It definitely says to leave them as is. Huh. You know what? Benefit of the doubt. Let's get another Slate, just to reinforce Slate here. Let's get a another Void Regent. We should be able to craft these, right? I can just quickly get another one made. I'm going to craft another one, and we'll manually craft one, just to refresh the whole thing, just to give this guy a second chance, if you will. Okay, the Void Regent is here. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. So I'm going to right-click this guy on. Didn't even work. Okay, that adds up. You know what? That does add up. So what that's telling me is that this is broken for some reason. So I'm actually going to try and break this, probably just by punching it. Okay. Instantly, look at it. It's actually working. Huh. Why did the Void Regent go on the ground, though? Is that a visual bug? No, I've got it. The Arcane Ashes got used despite... Wait, what? Oh, I know what happened. Because we broke the one that was already on the ground. So this should be a completely new one that wants to be crafted here. And I can craft it by chucking in the Void Regent and the Reinforced Slate. You know what? Yeah, okay. I sort of see the issue. Well, actually, do I? Yeah, okay, so one just went in. So now all that's left is the Reinforced Slate. So we'll give it some time. The server might be lagging a little or something, maybe. That's my best guess. I don't know. Like, it definitely used up the Void Regent. So I'm not entirely sure why. What I'm thinking about changing is the whole continuous click thing. Do I want to change that? I don't know if that's, like, the key here. Does this say aspect click one item? What are you? Oh god, the pesky travelers. Let's open this guy up. This is the Reinforced Slate. I want to see if I make it not continuous. If that does the trick. Let's open up this guy as well. Make him not continuous. Does that achieve anything? No, it doesn't. Doesn't really seem to be. What do you? Stop walking towards me. You're just gonna get in my way and be. Oh my god, I despise them. I didn't even cut that one out because they deserve that. He walked all the way over there just to laugh at my face. Okay. Relax. This system is just, it's not, I don't know why it's not working, but it's not working. Let me break this. Let me pick this stuff up. Let's try this again with everything going in at like the same time, right? So let's just do that. What does this do? Does it do anything? Okay, there, look. Perfect. It worked perfectly. It worked more than perfectly. But why didn't it do it before? You know, I don't know. And quite frankly, I don't think I care. Let's go ahead and get an item collector to pick this guy up. You need a lapis block. That's quick and easy. Grab this guy. I've also started using filters because I've noticed people keep trying to give me free stuff. Like I clicked in and there were blocks of ATM stars in my storage. I don't want free stuff. That would ruin the entire series. Like this. Let's do 3 by 3. There we go. Make it up. Preview. You can see it's going to do that area. That should be perfect. We're going to get our allow list right here. This allow list should say you are allowed to have void sigil. And that is all. We can then place this in here. And now if I drop a void sigil, it gets picked up. If I drop Arcane Ashes, what? It shouldn't have been picked up? What happened to my... What? Is there like a secret? Have I got a item collector here somewhere that shouldn't be here? What? What just happened? Why did that just happen? What? Okay, I know I've got it again. Visual bug? Yes, visual bug. Okay, beautiful. It's still there on the ground. Okay, wonderful. Alright, this guy just needs to go back into the system. So, what I'm thinking is, I can probably... How do I want to do this? You know what? I put my danks away. Let me get them back. I can probably just run this cable all the way into that guy. And that should do the trick. So let's go ahead and do that. And now, for example, how many void sigils do we have? Search sigil. We have 4 in there. If I go ahead and put this in there, how many do we have now? 5. Beautiful. Works like a charm. Perfect. Okay. The next thing we need to do is entangle this and tell it how to make the void sigils. And that should be pretty easy. Hopefully everything else is done, like the bee stuff that we were doing and the other thingamajiggy, whatever that was. The slates that we need for the runes. So, entangled block. Let's go ahead and grab one out. This guy's going to go right there. We're going to entangle him. This guy I want to get a crafter on top of. Like so. Beautiful. I want to go to this guy here, the pattern grid. And this guy is going to be told, yeah, honestly, that's exactly what he needs to be told. Let's grab a pattern. Plug this guy in there. Create that pattern. Beautiful. Go ahead and slap that in there. We can then... I think we can leave that. That should be perfect. So, to give it a test run, let's search Void Sigil. I'm going to hold Control-Shift to open this menu. Click Craft. It says we can. I'm going to click Start. We'll fly over there. Because we still need to build the altar, so we can do that while we're here. But it should be working. We should end up with what? With 6 Void Sigils. So I'm tempted to just... We'll leave that for now, and we'll move on to the next task, which is... the runes. I needed to make what? How many of them? Put this here. Let's grab a orb. Chuck that in there. I need to make a total of 52. So, I'm going to just left-click this until I have 52, which should be... Oh, we don't have enough... We should have enough slates. This thing's been running the whole time. Did it run out of juice? Is that the problem? No. It's got plenty. What's going on here, then? Did I not order enough somehow? I'm pretty sure I did. You know, it's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to grab... how many more do I need? I need about, what? 10. I need 14. So let's grab 14 stone. All of our stone's been smelted, by the way. All the 10 million we ordered. Let's grab a chest. We have item pipes on us. Actually, no, I've already got an item pipe there. So I'm going to place a chest here. This guy is going to be extracting on the back. Like so. And this guy... nope, we got to move him a little bit. We need to place another guy here. Place the chest there so we can actually open him. Make sure he's extracting. And then what I can do is chuck in 14. And it will put all 14 at once on this altar. And that's only 14,000 blood, which we already have in there, thanks to the witch and the sacrificing, the well of sacrifice or whatever it was. So beautiful. That's it. Gonna be done. Nice and quick and easy. Okay. I guess we should start building this other stuff. We're going to need some beacons as well. I believe we need 4 of them. There we go. That was quicker than I thought it would be, to be completely honest with you. Let's double check. Void Sigil, do we have 6 yet? Nope. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. Hopefully it's coming. I'm a bit doubtful now. I think that was plenty of time. What are we doing? What are we doing? We gotta figure out what we need to make this. Blood altar, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Add bookmark. There we go. Okay. So, oh, you can scroll to skip. So it looks like we just sort of do the same thing. In fact, you know what? I'm pretty sure I can just right-click the altar with it, and it does it somehow. Visualize, right? And then I right-click on the altar. Oh, I can take that back off. And as you can see, now it's visualized exactly where I need to place everything. So, I can do this. In fact, you know what? Let's place some sand. Let's keep it, looking somewhat nice. I also need to turn my magnet back on. There we go. So here we go. Beacons in the corners. Beautiful. I am going to have to absolutely demolish this entire area here, which is... It's a bit rough, but listen, it's for the greater good. Does this... Oh, it does overlap this area. I was hoping it wouldn't, just for the sake of, making things look nice, but it's fine. I don't think... Well, even if the beacons need to see the sunlight, it's not the end of the world. Dig through here. There we go. There we go. And there we go. You know what? There we go. Alright, so here we go. Next to the runes, now I have 2 choices. I could put the runes in as they are now, just empty, and then replace them as we go. There's not really much of a point in that, I think. So if we search rune, first of all, I should be able to make more runes now. I should be able to make the remaining runes that I wanted to, so let's search orb. Go ahead and do that. So this is going to be, we want 52, remember? Come on. 52. Beautiful. Another thing I want to do real quick is, honestly, I kind of want to make 52 more. Whilst that's how much I want to make, I don't think it's how much we can make, so we'll have to be a little bit cautious. How much blood do we have in here at the moment? We have 24,000, so I'm going to put 24 in here. It's that simple. 24 can go in there. That'll be 24. That'll allow us to make, I believe, 24 sacrifice runes, I think. Sacrifice, rune. Oh, they need reinforced slates, so they're a bit expensive. It's fine, it's fine. What we're going to do, though, is, I guess, place them all, and then we'll upgrade them as we go. So, these will just be template ones, right? And they'll obviously get replaced whenever we can afford to, because it's apparently pretty expensive, and I am making a mess. So I'm going to place all these, fill up this little guide that we've got, and I'll meet you guys back here. And voila! This, I believe, is a tier 5 altar. Do you know what they've done as well? They've left these corners, so if you want to, you can make the beacons actually work. Which do I want to do? Honestly, hey, wouldn't be a bad idea. It'd probably look pretty nice. See how they've left the 3x3 there? That lets you do this perfectly. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to make these look beautiful. And voila, that is the last one. That should have direct sunlight. It should do what the other beacon's doing. Beautiful, beautiful. If we wanted to as well, I believe we could go ahead and get some red glass. I don't know if we have any red stained glass. Can we quickly craft some? I would like to put these on top because then we can actually make it look a little bit more like blood magic. You know, yeah, here we go. This is some blood magic. Now, realistically, the fact that these ones are hidden actually look a lot cooler than the ones that aren't hidden, if we're being completely honest. But there we go. Beautiful. It looks marvelous, doesn't it? Okay. So, did we end up getting that void sigil? The 6th one? No. Is it in here, at least? So the issue currently is the reinforced slate just doesn't want to go in for some reason. And I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. What are we thinking it could be? What do we think? Click item, click reinforced slate. Round robin, blacklist, craft, right click, continuous click, sneak. Let's put continuous click back on for both of these. That's what I was told to do. I was told to leave those on. It's just not really appearing to work. Once again, I don't know why it's not working. as far as I'm aware, it should be constantly trying to right-click the reinforced slate, which it has available. You know what we can try? Let's try removing the NBT. Maybe somehow that's an issue. Let's not check the NBT. You can right-click whatever you happen to get. Whatever happens to be in there, you're allowed to right-click. And it's still not doing it. It still just does not care. Interesting. I guess, yeah, here's the annoying thing. If I go and try and manually place that, look, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't work. Even though this is the perfect order. This is what's meant to happen. As far as I'm aware, this is exactly what's meant to happen. And it isn't doing it. Because you can look in here, Arcane Ashes and Void Regent. Is the issue... Okay. Is the issue the fact that I am using an indestructible one? Is that genuinely the problem? Because we can try and fix that. Here, let me break this. Let me pick the stuff up. There we go. Let's chuck in Arcane Ashes, Reinforced Slate in this. Let's see. All of those go in. It's not even going to do it, though. Oh, but watch this. If I replace this, have a look at this. You ready? It works. If they all go in at once, it works. So it's truly baffling. Let me know what you think the issue is there. As to why when one goes in before the other, it doesn't work. Because, like, that is the order. You do the Void Regent, then you do the Reinforced Slate. That's meant to be what happens. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Tier 5 altar. This guy should be working. Let's double check. Yep, it says Tier 5. Does he hold more because he's just Tier 5? No. Okay. Inside of this, I would like to put 3 more stone, like that. Because we had 3 more 1,000. On these, I would like to do the Reinforced Slate. Is that Reinforced Slate? I mean, I know we're using it. It's not really a thing that we can do, is it? Sacrifice. Do we have an extra? Oh, we do actually have an extra Rune of Sacrifice. Let's go ahead and, you know, plug that guy in. There we go. Now, with these Runes of Sacrifice, do these need to be closer? Or no? Like, does this need to actually be placed up here so it's closer to where the actual sacrificing is happening? Or is that not a thing? This should be getting us quite a bit more, by the way. Hopefully. Oh, God. Yeah, because our issue now is we have a bunch of slates, but we need reinforced slates. And the reinforced slates, I believe, if we go ahead and look at the recipe, need 2,000 life points, so they're a bit more expensive. You know what? For the sake of doing it, let me grab this. Let me grab my Allthemodium apples. I'm gonna fill this guy up, and we're gonna actually start making some reinforced slates. How does that sound? All right, it's about halfway done. It's got 10,000 out of the like 28,000 it needs. So we're getting there. We're getting there. It shouldn't take too long. Now, an important thing with this is make sure you're standing close, or else your blood doesn't actually go to it. For whatever reason. I guess there's like a range on it or something. But if I don't stand right next to the block, it doesn't actually appear to go into the altar. I think at least. All right, they are all done. The reinforced slates are done. What that means is I can grab 14 of these. So I can grab 14 blank runes. We can go ahead and press U on this. We can look for our sacrifice runes that we're after. There's a few other ones that we could do as well, but we're after this. Chuck that in there. Chuck our blank runes in. Let's go ahead and grab an orb. This bad boy. Chuck him there. And voila. 14 runes of sacrifice. So for reference, let's see what we're at now. Currently, we are getting... Let's see each time it ticks. Each time it ticks, it's going up by... Is that roughly 30? A little less than 30. A little less than 30. It looks to be actually like 20... 25? Yeah, I think it's going up 25 at a time. Let's go ahead and place in these runes of sacrifice and see exactly what this takes us to. If anything. Let's see. Because I genuinely don't know. So that's 14 in, 15 total. Because we had that other one from earlier. Let's see what we're looking at now. Each time it ticks, that's it currently at 96. That still only went up by 25. I'm going to be honest. Let's maybe give it some time. Maybe it's going to like refresh. 545. Oh, that went up about 50. Okay. Yeah, that one went up 63. I think that just went up. 63 or 62. Okay. From 20. So we've essentially doubled it. That's not too bad. I kind of want to fill the rest up, if we're honest. Yeah. Is it worth doing? I'm not sure. Genuinely, I'm not sure. I am, however, going to put 6 more in. Yeah, so there's the Rune of Sacrifice, and I thought there was another tier, was there not? What's this one? Subjected to the Ritual of Martyr. Yeah, the Ritual of Martyr doesn't work, so this currently is sadly not a thing we can do. But that would be cool if it did work. Hopefully it gets updated to work, because then I wouldn't have to do any of this stuff. Okay. Alright, honestly, at this point, if you guys have a suggestion of what ratio I should have here in terms of speed, even acceleration, because these speed runes could be turned into accelerations. So like speed goes up by like a certain amount each time, whereas the what is it? The acceleration ones, wherever they happen to be, these go up exponentially. So like they keep multiplying, I believe, by a certain percentage. Let me know how many runes of each I should have. That's probably my best I guess is like you guys should let me know what exactly should I be having here. I imagine it'll be like, you know, top row speed, second row speed, then capacity, then sacrifice or something. Let me know, because I genuinely I don't know. How well is this working though? It's honestly pretty good. Like already those increased sacrifice, they're doing a lot of work here. Like we're gaining thousands pretty quickly. I can only imagine with that we'll be getting it like obviously twice as fast. Actually more than twice as fast. It'll be about, honestly, it'll be 4 times as fast, which is genuinely really good when I sort of say it out loud. Maybe we want to, you know, continue a little bit here. Let's, you know, I mean, hey, oh, did I not? What am I missing? Oh, I've got to actually pick up the runes. All right. Well, anyway, this guy's done. This guy over here works only when he wants to, which in a way it's respectable. Let me know what the issue is here. Aside from that, there is one more thing we got to do. Assuming it's done, which it appears to be, and that is the bees. We need to go replace our little bee doohickey. We're going to run over here into our bee area. Going to run over here. Let's search for centrifuge. Here we go. Centrifuge controller and casings. Voila, voila. And there's our middle piece that we marked so accordingly with a nice little head there from a developer. That can go there. This can go here. The centrifuge goes there. And then we just fill in the blanks. So do this. Do this. I mean, you've seen it all before. It's a 3x3. What I will say is, the power mod, has these exact same size structures, but they sort of build themselves. I'm just saying. Resourceful bees. Listen. I'm just saying. All right, this guy should be working. As you can see, he's already chocked full of stuff. On the back here, there are some things I'm going to have to do. For example, apparently this guy, I'm going to have to replace just to get him connected again. Some of these, I'm going to have to actually go ahead and re-enable on the sides there. Apparently, I'm not right-clicking it on the side. Anyway, that's fine. We can just, you know, place a new cable down. This guy is going to be... Yeah, that's perfect. That needs to be an insert. But this one over here needs to be an extract, like that. And that will actually be good. As you can see, what I have here is I actually have all the extra liquids we have going into our infinite storage, which I should have done ages ago. Previously, we were voiding it. We honestly shouldn't be voiding it. In fact, this is meant to go in there and do nearest first. And that stops it from getting voided. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So this guy now, let's have another look. 4 times faster. Is this guy? He's 8 times faster. My God. Oh, look at this guy go. You know what? I think it is noticeable. Just from memory. I feel like they were pretty slow before. That is incredible. Is it longer as well? Can it hold more? Does it say that? I know it has a higher stack size, but I didn't know that it also had more slots to put items in. But it does look like it, doesn't it? That is beautiful. All right. Well, 72 emerald ore each time. Like, we only have 1 emerald honeycomb block in it. Like, man, that is phenomenal. Well, there we go. The next tier up from this, by the way, if you want to just have a look at this, is... Oh, is it not? Is this guy. Actually, no, it's the... What are we looking at here? Controller tier, casing tier. It is the creative tier casing is what we need. This guy uses blocks that we can craft. Like, this is craftable. But the actual, the controller itself, this guy here needs an ATM star. And then this guy here, the storage, requires, like, some ridiculous stuff, to say the least. That's a lot of stuff. That is genuinely a lot of stuff. It's probably doable, to be completely honest. Like, with what we have right now, I could probably make this. In comparison, what does it do? Requires -1 ticks every block. I imagine that means it's pretty fast. It multiplies the outcome by 10, which is honestly, compared to the tier 8, that's not a big step up. Like, sure, it's fast, right? But once you've caught up, it keeps up. You know what I mean? Like, unless we had a billion bees, then it would make sense. Like, you're getting crazy amounts of honeycomb. But once you start getting that many bees, you start lagging. And as far as I'm aware, there's not like a lag-free version of this, which, that's a cool concept. Imagine if they had the option to toggle in here. Like, toggle between performance and not. And then the bees they wouldn't actually go out there, but it would check. You know what I mean? It would check the inventory and say like, oh, yep, there is a slimy block. Therefore, you're allowed to process. And every, 3,000 ticks or whatever, it would process without actually having the entity in the world. That is a good idea. Someone send that to them. I imagine that would be possible as well, because you've got like, what was the mod? Forestry? Forestry added bees, but they weren't physical bees that you saw. They were just like, there were hives that would check around them for the resources, like the flowers they needed and stuff, and the time of day. So it's definitely, I think it's doable. That could be really nice to, especially for service. Oh my god. How's that not a thing? Have I cracked the case? I feel like I've cracked the case, Like, I'm getting calls on my phone, like, from multi-billion-dollar companies, like, we love your idea. We need you on board. But yeah, that... On a side note, though, like, this whole creative centrifuge, or controller, it doesn't seem that good, does it? I feel like it really doesn't. Am I missing something? Like, the step up from tier 4 to tier 5 is insane. The step up to creative... Sure, the speed's good, but look, we don't need the speed. I mean, like, once again, it comes back to the issue of, I'm sure if I had more bees, I'd need the speed, but I don't have more bees because it would get too laggy. I don't know. You know what? Let's actually see. How much lag do these create? No, I've got to wait until they're out in the open. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that's it. Like, the episode's over. We did the bee centrifuge. We did the blood magic stuff. Oh, you know what? We need a celebratory ATM start if we can. So we have 2 at the moment. I would like, wait, before we do that, we have to do it here because I don't really know how else to automate it. What? Alright. What is happening? How is it physically possible that we have like a billion, emeralds? We have like 5 million emeralds from just the server being on, but we're not getting all the modium alloys. What's going on here? They're from a lightning forge, I believe. Yeah. How much ash do we have? Is it all being turned into ash? It's possible. Do you think that's what we've accidentally done? I'm pretty sure we double checked that it was working. Maybe it's not. Here's our dragon. Here's our forge. I know it's looking the wrong way, but it was processing last time I checked. Currently, let's have a look at how much ash we have. We have 1,035. And let's look at how much unobtainium alloys we have. We have 6. We have 6. So we have 6 and then we have 1,035. So 6 and 35. I'm going to wait here a little bit. I'm hoping what I'll see is this turn into a 7. That would be amazing. But I'm kind of doubtful because it's just not really... I feel like I should have more. Do you see the issue? He's somehow out of range now, despite him being in range when we tested it. That's great. That is what we'd like to see. I'll tell you what. I do have a solution. We're going to grab out a dragon horn. We're also going to go ahead and grab our anchor plate. This guy right here. And where exactly do we want him to stand? I'm thinking right there. You know what? I'm thinking it probably needs to be like facing that way, right? Yes, that is perfect. So now we're off it. So I want to pick you up and I want to place you on it. And as you can see, he repositioned and he is now stuck facing that way. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in business. Okay. Once again, I'm probably just going to have to wait AFK, either on the server or not even on the server because it's chunk loaded. Yeah. I'd still like to know what you guys think about the whole, series that happened on a server. You know what I mean? Because to be fair, I think it's not necessarily the worst thing because, like, obviously I log in the next episode and my tiny system has made, like, a day's worth of resources, right? But on the flip side of that, when you're playing, you don't play for an hour and then stop playing. You know what I mean? Or at least I don't when I normally used to play in my free time. I would just play for hours on end. You know what I mean? So I feel like it makes, in terms of content on YouTube, it's a good way to get that progression happening. You know what I mean? Like from episode to episode, there's actually things happening rather than, you know, me spending 20 episodes just having like rows and rows and rows of dragon forges and dragons. Like it's not really an option, I guess, when you're playing on a server. Because again, in single player, sure, I could have 1 billion dragons, and you know I might lag a bit, but you know it doesn't ruin everyone else's experience on the server. So yeah, I think we're good. Let's double check though. Let's search unubs. Surely that's enough to get some. We have 8 already. Hurrah! You know what? I'm gonna wait until we get 9 because I would like to get the thing. In fact, you know what? I think genuinely I could probably just use one of these. Yeah, that works. These are one of these ones that... Oh, that's an SS tier. Let's get like a lower tier. Let's get an E tier. Actually, is this a... E tier is probably lower. Let's use an E tier one. So there we go. We now have a block of unobtainium. We can chuck that back in there. Now if I search for my ATM star, first things first, let's craft the last piece we need. This dimensional seed. There we go. Once again... Oh, we're still crafting the other one. Let's cancel that. Oh my god. This takes so long to craft, man. It's because of the bloody blocks of emeralds. You know what? Give me some suggestions on what I can do here. Keep in mind, I can't use, as far as I'm aware, I don't know if it's still bugged or not. I can't use a compacting drawer connected to my refined storage system. What I'm thinking though is I might be able to export all the emeralds into that thing. For just this recipe, like, I don't know. I would love some suggestions though, so please do let me know. Aside from that though, I mean, you know, unless I want to sit here and wait for what's this? I get, you know what? It's only 100,000. It's only 100,000. I can wait. I'll be back. We are making one more ATM star to end this episode, just because I want to do that. One more thing I must say is obviously if you're in single player, your doors open up a lot. By the way, for instance. The whole creative tier crafter would finish this recipe before you even begun it. The issue is, and I'm sure it would happen in single player, is it can instantly crash the server. Instantly, from a single recipe. So, if you're using them in single player, make backups, please. Make constant backups if you're playing single player in this mod pack. Especially in the late game, because my god, the amount of issues we've had on the server where, like, we've either had to load a backup or we've had to, like, dig through stuff to try and fix it. It's insane. These whole creative tier things, they're almost a tad too powerful. Like, ridiculously. 60,000 times speed. I don't even know if that's accurate. I think that might even just be like, what do you call it? An estimate. Because they're just instant. You know what? This is about to finish, but I think I sort of know the solution. So, we're currently crafting what? Compressed blocks of Emerald 5. Is that what we're after? Let's just double check here. Dimensional Seed. Yeah, compressed block of Emerald 5. I think you guys know what's going to have to happen here. I think we're going to have it requested to have like a stack on demand. That will mean that these will craft over time, just like they have been. But, in fact, can I even grab the... Where is it? This one. 5. Nope, that's 4. I require 5. Oh my god. Like, the problem with the emeralds coming in is this happens on your screen. Okay, I caught it. I held control. This. A tier 5. I'm going to craft a tier 5, which I mean, that's not going to happen this episode, but I'm going to order one. And I'll have to remember to add this here so that over the length of the recordings of the episodes, they're being crafted. You know what I mean? I think that'll be our solution. That'll be an easy way to do it. How long, for example, does... Like, that is incredible. This guy's in a netherite thingy, right? He's not in a diamond one. He's in the netherite. I believe he is. Yep. Here's all of the compressed blocks. So 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and then up here is the normal block and the 1 times. That is incredible. That is genuinely incredible. I might also... I'm tempted to try the drawers because the drawers would make it so much quicker. But anyway, let's go ahead. Double check. Is this guy crafted? He appears to be crafted. Ladies and gentlemen, ATM star. Oh. I present to you, another one should be crafted. Let's see. This is always beautiful. You ready? Patience. Oh my, the sound it makes is so beautiful. When they all just get put in at once, that is incredible. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do consider subscribing. It helps out my channel quite a bit. We've been growing like crazy this year. We started the end of last year, so like December, with 1,000 subs. This month, December, we have like 3,300. That is incredible. Thank you guys so much for the support over the years now. And the channel. You guys seem to be enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, so that's Okay, so it's not perfect. Why is this the thing? Patrick? How many more Patrick stars do we have? Got plenty. I don't know what to tell you. I think the issue is with how we're doing it, because currently we're using exporters to like keep the set amount. But we can tune that. We can tune that. We can fix it. Yeah, thank you guys for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, you can feel free to like it. That would help me out as well. Thank you to everyone who has supported me financially. We'll go ahead and thank them over at the donator tower. It's been like this for a little while. Listen, if you're playing on the server, or you're watching and you want to join the server, and you're not sure what to do, I reckon we could do with a remodel. If you wanted to, you could keep the same themes and stuff, but like, I mean, it's just a big rectangle. You know what I mean? I reckon we can add some spice to it, right? Obviously, it's optional. You guys don't have to if you don't want to, but yeah, it's there. We still haven't replaced this. Should we? I reckon we should. Let's, you know, we have the time. Let's go cable. Let's get a network cable. Let's go ahead and get a facade because we don't like people stealing stuff. Do this. Let's also get a sign. Grab one of these. Oh, did it work? There we go. We'll place this cable down. Place this. That. There we go. Now no one can steal them. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure this is a real block, isn't it? Oh no, it's not there anymore. I'll have to check that later. Anyway, place this down. This is Oracle. Bam. Thank you to Oracle, Skeletor Jacob, Oathus, Derpy Snowlunut, Mugs, and vrifty who have supported me through donation links. Thank you guys. Thank you to Coolest, vrifty, and Mugs who are channel members here on the YouTubes. Thank you guys. And just a friendly reminder, we have a hub that has like fun mini games and stuff. So stay tuned for more fun in that aspect. And on top of that, if you're on Bedrock, you can join, even though it's a Java server. You can play Bed Wars with Java people on Bedrock Minecraft. Pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. So I didn't want like a music company copyright striking my videos in like the future. So yeah, this is the best I could do. I'm sorry. You know what? In hindsight, silence might have been better. Well, you live and you learn.